Caitlin, where are you? Stop playing around and come home now. I'm going shopping with my friends, so drive me there. If you understand, pick me up in 5 minutes. What? Linda? Come on, hurry up. 4.5 minutes left. Sorry, I'm in LA. Huh? LA? As I told you the other day, I'll be in LA from today to tomorrow, so I can't drive you. Excuse me? You're going sightseeing in LA without doing a favor to me, your husband's mother? No, it's not sightseeing, it's part of my job. You're not working. No, I do write novels for a living. It's just a poem for fun, a hobby anyway. I'm sure the money for this LA trip is coming from Robert's earnings. You're a wife and you're going sightseeing without your husband. How cheeky. No, this time it's a work-related expense paid by the other party. Don't lie obviously when you're not working. A housewife has no work-related expenses. I'm not lying. I'll make sure to tell this to Robert. Yeah, I don't mind. Huh? He knows. That means you told him and he was against it, but you forced to go to LA. No, he said it's okay. Don't lie. You're just making it up as you go along and pretending that he said yes. Oh my, such a no-good wife. I wonder why such a troublesome and useless wife came to our family. Before you got married, you seemed a bit timid. You tricked me, you evil wife. I don't think I've changed compared to the time before I got married. Don't talk back to me. Maybe it's time to get divorced, huh? Divorce? Yes, that's right. You're so bad at being a wife that there's nothing left to do. Tomorrow, when you get back from LA, I'll start retraining you. Retrain? Listen, this is your last chance. I'm going to be very strict with you, so be prepared. Okay. Linda, please give me back my laptop. It has important writing data in it. That's why I took it away from you. Because of this thing, you think yourself as a great novelist. You sit in front of the computer and type all day long, doing meaningless things. I've found out in the past few days that it's the biggest obstacle in the way of your training. I told you that novel is my job. I guess I'll have to start by eliminating that delusion. You know what? I'm confiscating this computer. Please don't do that. I have a deadline coming up and I need to work on it. It is more troublesome that you are a bad wife. Listen and obey me. If you disobey me, I'll destroy this computer and make you divorce. Oh no. Robert, I'm sorry to bother you when you're working. Can I talk to you?
Yup, I'm on my break. What's wrong?
Your mother took away my laptop.
What?
I've saved all my writing data up until yesterday in the cloud. I was about to back up the last chapter which I was writing today when she took my laptop. I tried to rewrite it on my subcomputer, but she took that away too. I tried to get them back, but she said she would destroy my computers if I disobeyed.
So she has both of your computers?
Yeah, I could write on my phone, but it would slow me down, and I don't know if I could meet the deadline.
That's not good. Your deadline is the day after tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take care of that, but damn, she keeps bullying you and now she's interfering with your work? She's turning into a monster as the years go by. What a pain in the ass.
She does it when you're not around.
Sounds like so. I've already caught it all on the cameras. After my dad passed away, you thought of her and agreed to move in, and now she disrespected you?
Robert, thank you.
Huh?
For being on my side. If you hadn't been here, I would have lost my heart long ago.
Don't worry, I'll always be on your side. What's the point of being a husband if you don't protect your own wife?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But seriously, maybe it's time to move on.
Time for what?
Caitlin, you should get out of that house now.
What?
Do you have money for the train to San Diego?
Yeah, it's about $35 one way, so I'll be fine.
Okay, I'll arrange a place to stay. Oh, and the computer, I don't think I can get them back.
It looks like they're in your mother's room, so it might be a little difficult.
Well, I'll ask the editorial office if I can bring one.
Hey, Robert.
I'll take care of everything else.
Well, thanks, but I think she's watching outside my room. If I try to go outside, I'm sure she'll say something and take me back in.
I see. Then I'll call my mom. If I tell her I'm going to talk about something I don't want you to hear, she'll go into her room. You can come out when you're ready.
Okay, I'll hurry up and pack my stuff. Can you give me about 10 minutes?
Okay, call me when you get to the station. I'll pick you up. We'll talk about the future then.
Yeah, okay. Caitlin, I thought you were stuck in your room all afternoon. Where the hell did you go? Answer me. If you disobey me, I'll have you get divorced. I'm already divorced. What? Didn't you hear from Robert? Since you wanted us to divorce so badly, we've discussed and did so. We've already done the paperwork. It was accepted without any problems, so I'm no longer his wife. Oh, really? What's the matter with you? You're acting so fast all of a sudden. You're usually a slow learner, but you had guts, didn't you? I still have some things left over there, so I'll go get them when you're not around. I'm sure you don't want to see each other's faces. Well, okay, I'll accept it. It's a bad look to leave ex-wife's personal belongings behind. So thank you very much for everything, even if it was only for a short time. I see that Robert has finally realized that this marriage was a mistake. That's my son. I don't think we'll see each other again, but take care. Yes, goodbye. Robert, I heard that you got divorced.
Mom.
That's my son. I'm glad you understand how your mom feels. That no good novelist-like woman deserves to be divorced by you. I'm making a dinner for you tonight to celebrate your divorce. I'll be waiting for you with roasted beef, your favorite.
Yeah, well, anyway, I'm done with work. I'm going home now.
Oh, by the way, I was thinking of introducing you to the right young lady for your next marriage. Come home soon. Robert! Hey, where did you go? When I woke up this morning, all your stuff was gone. Did you go on a trip somewhere? I didn't hear about it.
Mom, I got remarried.
What? Remarried? Oh dear. Oh my God, you did? Well, that's good. You want to enjoy your new married life, right? I know you don't want your mom to be around. If you're remarried with that young lady, I can stand to live alone for a while. Let's move in together around the time you have a child.
Why are you getting so excited all by yourself?
Because that lady suits you. Compared to that ex, it's like chalk and cheese.
Hey, I've never met that girl.
Huh?
It seems that you set up the blind date, but I heard she went to Germany for an overseas assignment 2 days before the date.
Really?
In other words, you're just being smug. Please don't bother everyone.
But I did it for your sake.
When you say it's for my sake, did you bully Caitlin because of my sake?
Huh?
If you thought I didn't know anything, you're too dumb. It's really sad that such a foolish person is my mother, and that even now that I've left, that foolishness hasn't changed at all.
Robert? What's wrong all of a sudden?
Yeah, right. Honestly, it seems no use to keep on complaining about it forever.
Seriously, what's wrong with you? You're not the kind of boy who would use that kind of language towards your mom, are you? Are you angry, perhaps?
Yes, I am angry. Let me get back to the topic. I remarried Caitlin.
Huh? Caitlin? Why her? You divorced her. Why would you remarry that no-good wife again?
Mom, you said she was a parasite. You said that before the divorce, and you said it now again.
Yes, because she was being supported by you, but she pretended to be a novelist, and yet she stayed in her room and fantasized. She kept doing all that meaningless work over and over again. And the top of it, a trip to LA.
That LA trip, it was a book signing to celebrate the release of her new novel.
What? A book signing? What are you talking about?
Mom, did you forget what I do?
Well, you're an editor at a publishing company.
Yes, I told you when I introduced Caitlin to you. She's one of the authors I work with.
What?
That's why we started dating and got married. I'm sure I told you that, but I guess you didn't listen to me.
Really?
So, Caitlin was not pretending to be a novelist. She's a real novelist. And she's a best-selling author. Oh, and I saw her book on your bookshelf, the entire Dragon God Tale series.
What? She's the author of those books? That's not true. Her name is different.
When you work as a writer, you use a pen name.
Oh no, if that's the case, You should have told me sooner. My son's wife is a best-selling author. That sounds wonderful. I need to tell my friends right away.
It's too late.
What?
Mom, our divorce and remarriage is preparation to break off the relationship with you.
What?
I'm taking Caitlin's surname from now on.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean? You are our child. You have to have the same surname as us. Even your dad has passed away, and he will be sad if you get a different surname.
I won't explain why this happened, but I'll tell you, this is all your fault.
Robert!
And Dad's family took over his grave.
Huh?
It's better to pass it to them instead of you who never visits his grave. Well, goodbye then.
Robert!
Robert has always been fed up with his selfish mother. He felt he had reached his limits when he found out how she was bullying me, and he was thinking about breaking off the relationship completely. And then about Linda. First, she came to my parents' house suddenly, but they happened to be out of town. Next, she barged into Robert's workplace, but he looked down at her with an icy cold blank expression and asked, "Who are you?" This seemed to be a knockout to her. She left in a daze with a look of despair on her face. She is now living alone and lonely in an empty house. She has completely become lonely since her husband's grave was passed to his family, but she deserved it. Robert and I have a new house near my parents' house in a suburb in San Diego. We hope to continue to get along well with each other and build a happy and joyful family.
Caitlin, I have something important to tell you. It's really, really important. Please listen carefully. Are you ready?
What is it, Fiona? Don't be so formal.
Please don't make fun of me. I'm serious.
Oh, I see. Sorry. So, what is it? Something really important?
I heard you got divorced the other day.
Oh, yeah, yes I did.
That's very annoying.
Oh, that's an important story? I mean, why is it annoying?
Actually, my husband and I and your father were talking about moving in together at your parents' house. Your room is vacant, so I was asked to use it as my room. Matt would go back to his room where he used to stay.
Oh, really?
But you got divorced. If you live there, there will be no room for me. So I don't want you to come back to your parents' house. I will be kicked out, so please don't make it happen, Caitlin.
I have no plans to come back to that house.
Huh?
I'm divorced from my husband, and it's only temporary.
What do you mean? What do you mean by temporary divorce?
There was a bit of a mess with my husband's mother. In order to get rid of her, we decided to get divorced and remarried. My husband would join my family and take our surname. We've moved and got a new house, so you don't have to worry about me moving in.
Oh, I see. I've lost my mind worrying about it. If that's the case, it's fine. My husband and I and your father will live happily together.
Also, my father won't be living with you guys either.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm just telling you that's what has been decided.
Please don't make jokes.
I'm not joking. I'm being serious from the bottom of my heart.
What? How do you know that your father won't live with us?
The house where he used to live, I mean my parents' house, has been put up for the sale.
Huh?
He started living in a new house with us after we divorced and married.
What?
My mother passed away 2 years ago, and I was worried about letting him live alone all the time. So he decided to take this opportunity to move in with us.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
What? Why didn't you tell me? Are you treating me like an outcast just because I'm your brother's wife? Isn't that awful?
Fiona, do you think I didn't know anything?
About what?
Matt, he quit his job, didn't he?
What? I thought he kept it a secret.
I probably never told you this, but my husband's friend is the president of Matt's former company.
Then...
I heard that he was taking office equipment and making them his personal items, and skipping work at a cafe when he was out of the office, bullying and injuring the company's newbies. It seems like he was fired because of that.
Caitlin, that's not true.
What? Did I say something that's not true? You guys are both unemployed and have no money to live on. So you've decided to force my father to move in to get his retirement benefits. Tonight was the night you decided to move in, right?
How did you even get all those details? I was so careful not to let anyone know about it.
It seems like Matt was leaking it out like he was doing good at it. He said now he can live comfortably on his dad's money. If you were so careful not to leak anything, you should have covered his mouth first.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, Matt's friend thought it was a bad idea and let me know.
Then please let us live in at your new house.
Why would I do that?
We've already taken the necessary procedures to move out of our apartment. We won't have a place to live by the end of the month.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Why not? It's a big deal that your lovely brother and his wife might end up on the street. Are you okay with us becoming homeless?
Huh? Lovely? Matt and you? You have to be kidding me.
Caitlin?
Have you guys forgotten what you did to me and my father? The way you wore my wedding dress for cosplay and ripped it to shreds. You cut my mother's jewelry, a memento of hers, and remade something. You also sold off my father's collection without permission. The total damage was about to be $10,000.
I apologized for those, didn't I?
I said I wouldn't forgive you if you didn't let them go back in original condition. You haven't returned anything, have you?
Because I can't give them back, so no choice. I don't have $10,000 to pay you.
Then you would understand there is no reason for us to forgive you, right? That's why I've decided to break off our relationship. You'd better do something with your lazy way of thinking about life and get a real job. My father and Fiona did whatever they wanted to take advantage of my father's shock at losing his wife. In order to save my father from such a situation, we decided to take this action to settle the matter together with the mess with my mother-in-law. Later on, I heard from someone that Fiona was furious with Matt for leaking the plan of living with my father. After a big argument with things flying around, they ended up divorcing. I have not been able to ask him about the details of what happened to them after the divorce, but it seems that they lost a lot of friends because of this incident. I heard Matt works day labor and Fiona became a stripper. Well, they chose to work and live by themselves instead of being parasites, so I am sure it was a good decision for me to break off the relationship with both of them.
Hey, Regina. No matter how I think about it, there's something that doesn't add up. Margaret, what's wrong? I mean, how come you guys can live on the 45th floor of a condo? Yes? Because Nathan is an elite. You can live in such a wonderful condo, right? Huh? And yet you're a cosmetic saleswoman who doesn't make much money. To be a suitable wife for Nathan, you should at least do something useful for the family. What do you mean by useful to the family? Take care of me, your mother-in-law. Give me a large allowance, or do housework for me. That's not so much helping the family as it is helping you, isn't it? Huh? I am Nathan's mother. Serving your husband's mother means being useful to the family. What a convenient way of thinking. In the first place, you forcefully pushed for us to live together just because you were lonely after your husband passed away. I did not force you. When we began living together, you promised that since I was working, you would take care of the housework. That was the deal when we started living together in the condo unit, remember? Huh? Did I promise that? You order me to cook dinner, but then you tell me not to stand in the kitchen. You throw away my work clothes without permission. You talk shit about me to people you know in the building. You invite a lot of your friends over for a party without my permission. I can only think that you're bullying me. Whatever the situation is, you are my son's wife. It's only natural for you to follow my orders, isn't it? You're going to cook dinner today, aren't you? For you to be able to live in a luxurious 45th floor condo unit, you have to work hard for the privilege. Huh? Margaret, didn't you know? What? Nathan went on a business trip for 2 nights and 3 days starting today. Really? We were talking about it last night. I've prepared dinner for you. Please take it out of the fridge and heat it up. I'll be home as soon as I can. Oh, really? If that's the case, you don't have to hurry home. Huh? You must be busy with your work. Don't worry about me. Just stay at work until you're done. It's odd how you change the subject so quickly. Oh, it's nothing. Margaret, what on earth are you doing? What do you mean? What are you trying to do by kicking me out? That's my home. There's no way you're kicking me out. A wife like you deserves to be kicked out. What? I told you earlier, thanks to Nathan, we can have this luxury. You keep defying me. And on top of that, you even came up with conditions for living together. You're in the wrong. No, that's not right. The condo unit is my home. There's no way I'm being kicked out. What are you talking about? This is Nathan's house. I am Nathan's mother, and I have the right to decide whether you can live here or not. I don't understand. You always act like you're doing me a favor by letting me live with you, and you act all high and mighty. Why can't you look up to me? I can't stand it when you look down on me. No, I never looked down on you. Shut up. You talk over me. You're not very nice to me. I don't want to see your face. Get your hateful face out of this house. Margaret, how dare you speak out of turn? What would Nathan think if he heard that? Seeing you like that would definitely make Nathan sad, wouldn't it? Shut up. Why are you always looking down on me? I am Nathan's mother. Of course he cares about me the most. He feels sorry for me because you look down on me and make fun of me. I don't think I'm making fun of you. I'm sure Nathan will wonder why I'm not there anymore. It won't matter. What? I'll handle things from now on. Once you're gone, I can live happily alone with Nathan. Oh, it's like a dream that this day has come. Margaret, what are you going to do with my stuff? I've left everything at home. You're nitpicking about every little thing. Why don't you just hire someone to move your stuff? I won't allow you to come in and out of here from now on. I see. I understand. If you ever come in or out of this condo unit, I won't hesitate to call the police. Okay. Nathan, how's work? Hi, Regina. It's going very well. Everything went without a hitch. That's good to hear. So, what's going on? Well, I'm sorry to bother you while you're on a business trip, but your mother just kicked me out of the condo unit. You're not here today, so I decided to work overtime. When I got back, your mother kicked me out right at the entrance. Where's your key? I couldn't find it in the pocket of my bag where I always keep it in, no matter how hard I looked. I never take it out anywhere else, so it was probably stolen by your mother? Huh. My mother is so stubborn and selfish, it's really troublesome dealing with her. I happened to chat with one of the residents of the condo the other day, and I asked him. About what? Why your mother moved into the condo. What? Wasn't it because she was lonely? Yeah, maybe that was part of it. I heard that your mother has a good friend from high school who lives in a condo. I think you mean Karen. She's living very happily with her daughter and her husband on the top floor of a condo. When Margaret saw them, she felt very envious. She said she had an ambition to live in a condo too. The resident said to her, "It's great that your son and his wife are living in a condo." "It's very typical of my mother, but it's just so appalling. The woman who lives in the condo, her name is Karen. Her husband died of an illness when her daughter was young, and she has been a single mother. I could tell she's working really hard, but my mom was bragging about how she sees herself as superior."
Wow.
"I know. And then her daughter grew up and got married to the president of the company. She was worried about her mother who was left alone, so she asked her to move in with her."
What a kind daughter. This is a very heartwarming story.
The daughter and her husband bought a condo unit, and on the top floor.
That's right. I can relate to Karen's story. It's going to be a real problem if your mother took over a condo unit.
You're right. Maybe if I call the management company, they can do something about it. Besides, I'll have the keys when I get back.
That's true, but I can't help but feel she's a bit too much. I'm thinking about doing what we've been talking about for a while.
I'll leave it up to you.
Thanks. I've been preparing, so I don't think it would take that long.
All right. Let's do it. What are you going to do for the rest of the day?
I'm going to go back near my office and stay at a business hotel. It's a good place.
Okay, do that. Call me as soon as you hear anything unusual. Finally, I got rid of the stuff that was in the way. I just had someone come and move your stuff out.
Well, I think we had most of what we needed together. It shouldn't have taken that long.
Well, professionals work fast, as expected. Now I can finally live alone with Nathan. After several years of hard work, I'm glad I worked so hard on this.
I don't understand.
I went through a lot of hardship after my husband passed away. I thought about it a lot. But hey, I'm a genius, so naturally, a bright future is waiting for me.
I guess I'm homeless now.
What?
You might want to reconsider what you just said.
Regina, I have a question for you.
Yes?
I took a closer look and Nathan's stuff is gone too. What the hell does this mean?
Oh, we've decided to rent out that 45th floor condo unit. We'll have all your stuff moved out too.
Huh? Are you out of your mind? What are you doing? I told you that Nathan and I will live in this condo unit, didn't I?
That's awkward. I'm the owner of that condo unit.
What? Why?
Gosh, didn't you even bother to listen to such an important conversation?
What?
When we met each other before the wedding and even afterwards, even though I've mentioned it on several occasions, you haven't listened even once.
Huh?
The unit was purchased by my father, and I inherited it before he passed away. My father must have known about his illness.
Really?
I, the owner of the condo unit, can no longer live there, so I've decided to rent it out. That way, I'll get some rental income.
How could a father from a poor family like yours own a condo unit?
My parents are not poor. My father was a business owner. He was passionate about developing cosmetics that would please women. Thanks to him, we have grown into a well-known cosmetics company and we're busy every day.
Huh? Then the cosmetics store you work at?
Yes, that's my father's company. Officially, I'm not a salesperson. I am involved in the development of the products. Now, I often delegate work to my staff.
What? What do you mean, delegate?
I have taken over from my father, and I have Nathan working as a sales manager.
Nathan? Isn't Nathan an elite businessman?
He's the elite of the elite. He's by far the top salesman in our company. My mother and I trust him very much.
He went on this business trip on my behalf. I had a meeting I couldn't miss. You can't be serious. I can't believe you are the president of this company. I'm not lying. To be honest, it was hard for me to take care of you while being the president of the company. That's why I think I was lucky that you kicked me out. That's what I'm saying, so please pack up your stuff and get out of there as soon as possible. Wait a minute. Then where am I supposed to go? All you have to do is go back to your house. You have a fine house your husband left you, don't you? It's... What? That house has been sold. Huh? When did you do such a selfish thing? Moving here has really expanded my horizons. And now, I got into horse racing. At first, it was just a whim, but then it became serious. Is that why you sold your house? Because I had no choice. I kept missing so many races that I ran out of money to buy tickets. But it was my only pleasure. Regina, you know what I mean? I don't understand. You asked to move in with us because you were lonely since your husband passed away. I lost my father-in-law too, so I understand how lonely you felt. That's why I talked it over with Nathan so many times. I said you could live with us if you helped me with the housework. And yet, I never dreamed that I would be kicked out like that. I was reckless. I didn't mean it. I just wanted to punish you a little to make you realize that you are my daughter-in-law. Why should I be punished for living with you in a condo unit in my name? Please stop screwing around. Anyway, I've already completed the leasing procedures for the unit, so please get out of here as soon as possible. Hey, wait a minute, Regina! Nathan, listen. Regina is trying to kick me out. Please do something about it. If they kick me out, I'll have nowhere to go. Mom, are you stupid? You betrayed Regina, who welcomed you with kindness and concern. What do you mean by kicking Regina out in the first place? Regina doesn't listen to me at all. I thought I'd teach her a little lesson. You're in the wrong. We listen to your wishes. You're supposed to live up to your promise. Even my late father had a hard time with your selfishness. But I never thought it would go this far. At this rate, my late father won't be able to rest in peace. Don't worry about your father. Do something about me. I have nowhere to go now that I've been kicked out of here. I think you got what you deserved. What? I heard you sold your house. How did you know? Regina called me on the phone. How could you sell that house that my father cherished so much without asking me? It was filled with my memories too. It doesn't matter. I had to sell it. For a horse race? You're saying you sold the house to satisfy your own need for entertainment? That doesn't make sense. Nathan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I sold it without your permission. So please convince Regina to let me live here. That's impossible. We've already rented it out. Nathan, you are my son, right? Your mother is in trouble, so help her. Huh? How can you say such a thing after you kicked out my precious wife? I'm fed up with you. I don't believe a word you say anymore. I'm cutting you off once and for all. Don't ever hang around us again. Nathan, what are you talking about? Regina, please pick up the phone. What is it? Oh, Regina, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything that has happened. I'll apologize as many times as I have to. Please forgive me. I can't help you even if you apologize now. Why? You tried to take over the condo unit, which was from my father. I can't forgive you. Please stop contacting me. Regina, Nathan's abandoned me too. I can't rely on anyone at this point. I'll be alone. So? So please help me. I'm your mother-in-law. I'm not joking. What? You said so yourself. You said that Nathan cut you off. That means I'm no longer related to you. I don't need to help you, do I? Don't say that. I have nowhere to live, no money. How am I supposed to live? I don't know. You are so bold. What do you mean? You are the one who tried to take over my condo unit. How do you expect me to help you? I apologized for that. I'm sorry. Can you help the elderly? I'm afraid I must decline. Oh no! You verbally abused me so many times in the past. Frankly, I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry, but please go your own way and reflect on what you have done. Don't be so cold. Don't shun me. Please, Regina. Please don't contact me or Nathan again. If you ever contact me or show yourself to me, I'll get a lawyer and have you legally sanctioned. Oh no! What will happen to me now? After that, Margaret tried to stay in the condo unit, but was forced to leave by the security guard. With nowhere to live and no savings, she was forced to live on the streets. She sleeps in the park and manages to get food with what little money she has left and by picking up trash. People cursed her, and when she couldn't stand it any longer, she disappeared without a trace. No one knows how she has been living since then. We bought a new condo unit with a rental income. I am happy enough just to be able to spend time with Nathan alone. Nathan had a tendency to sink for a while after his mother disappeared. But now that he has launched a new project, his expression is more positive, and he is tackling his work with a positive attitude. From now on, we will work together to protect my father's company.
May I have a word with you? Melissa, you have been lying to me. You never said a word about your father's educational background, did you? I don't like to get along with undereducated relatives. Well, I cannot accept it. He didn't go to university, right? You are about to disappoint me. Hey, why don't you say something? First of all, thank you for coming today. It was a pleasure to have you here at our new home. You don't have to thank me now. You tricked me, didn't you? No, I didn't trick you. As you know, Melissa, everyone in my family has a college degree. We're a very talented family. And not just any university, but a highly ranked university. You know that? Yes. What's with that attitude? My family has nothing to do with undereducated people. Of course, we've never had any relationship with those low-class people in our lives. And you know why? Why? Because they are useless. What? Useless? Don't say such a terrible thing. If you didn't go to university, that means you only went through compulsory education, which means you can only do the bare minimum you need to do. In other words, they have no ambition. There's no benefit in getting along with someone at that level, right? Is that so? There are people who have ambition no matter which school they graduated from. I think that's just your prejudice. You're so annoying. Of course it's true. I have always excluded people with low education from my life, on purpose. Oh, I'm feeling uncomfortable. You just give me mindless replies. You don't understand anyway, do you, what I'm talking about? You're the daughter of undereducated father, so your comprehension is poor. You're a disaster. But he and your husband seemed to hit it off and had a lot to talk about. You know what? My husband is a producer at the TV station. He can get along with anyone, no matter how low ranked. Don't take it wrong and say they hit it off. I wish you realized that. But they seemed to be enjoying their conversation earlier.
They were smiling. He sure looked like he was having fun. Only your father. I think he misunderstands that he got in a higher class just because his undereducated daughter married into a well-educated family. I mean, he looked really happy. I hate it when people with low education are like this. No, that's not true. You don't know anything. Besides, did Ben know that your father didn't go to university? He didn't know. He heard about it for the first time when you came today. Oh, then he must be angry, right? No, it's nothing to be angry about. He doesn't mind about academic background. He's a person who sees through the essence of others. Huh? You think your father is worth something? Give me a break. I'm not joking. My son is so sweet, he can't say it out loud. Hey, since Ben can't say it, I'll say it for you. Break off the relationship with your father. What? Why should I do that? It's impossible to break off relationship with my father unless there's something going on. It's not that big of a deal. He's embarrassing. I can't tell anyone that my son's father-in-law didn't graduate university. Please don't say such terrible thing. What does the fact that my father didn't go to university have to do with you? Why do you assume that he's useless? Hey! What? Are you talking back to me? Seriously? I respect my father. I can't put up with it if you say terrible things about him. Oh! Then what do you respect about a person who doesn't have a college degree? He doesn't have a good educational background, so he has to work all his life, right? I don't like that kind of life. It feels empty to do manual labor, and it's a sin to be uneducated, you know? It's sad to be incompetent. My husband graduated from a decent university, so my life has been easy. It's too bad your mother has an uneducated husband. I can only say that I feel sorry for her. That's terrible. You don't have to say it like that. Anyway, I won't accept you as a wife if you don't cut him off. Please cancel the marriage with my son. I won't allow you to bring shame to my family. Why do you have to say that? What kind of trouble have I or my father caused you? That's how it works. If you want to complain, why don't you tell your father, who chose not to learn? As I said, I respect him. He has plenty of knowledge. He has nothing to be ashamed of, and no one has anything to complain about. Even though he does manual labor? He's a professional. I guess that's one way of putting it. But I've always thought there was something wrong with you. I didn't like you from the beginning. Now it makes sense. You didn't like me? Right. I didn't know why. I just got a bad vibe from you. I couldn't help but feel a hatred. No. Why do you have to say that? You made it clear today. You were raised by an undereducated father. Of course you were raised differently. No wonder you have no class. Now that the reason is clear, I feel better. Please don't say all those terrible things. I have no intention of cutting him off. Then you can't be my son's wife. No marriage. Then you don't have to accept me. And your education is the only thing you can be proud of, huh? That's what people who don't have confidence in their education always say. That. Your husband warned you about that earlier, didn't he? He told you not to show off something that happened decades ago. You weren't listening to him. He is a kind man. He must have felt sorry for you too. But I'm sure he's grieving inside. That his son, whom he raised so well, married the daughter of a family like that. I'm his wife. I know how my husband feels. My father's educational background has nothing to do with our marriage. My parents took good care of me, and so was Ben. Thanks to them, we are living happily now. Isn't that enough? No. Your family is different. Can you really say that you are happy? Then let me tell you something. Ben, he often talks about how his father is a great man, but everything he says about you is full of disappointing things. I was going to keep quiet, but... What? What do you mean by that? What did he say about me? I can't tell you, but you don't seem like the kind of parent that your kids would respect. If you want to know, then ask him directly. What's with you? You're so cocky. Tell me right now, what did he say? I can't tell you. Just tell me. Then let me ask him. Give me a minute. Parents have the right to know what their children say. Why do I have to get his permission? Why don't you just tell me now? It seems like it's okay, so let me tell you. You're always talking down to people and saying boring things. He says so quite often. What? Who are you talking about? It's about you, right? No, it's about you. And he told me more. He stopped bringing his friends home because you looked down on them and their family and laughed at them. He doesn't want his important friends to meet you. That's for the sake of my children. Ben doesn't need useless things in his life. I need to get rid of them, even if it makes my heart bleed. It's our duty as parents to choose our children's friends. But when you walk with him, you always say things like, that person didn't graduate from university, or his father went to night school but he gets carried away. How embarrassing. Right? Those are all true, so it can't be helped. What's wrong with telling the truth? I see. That's how you think. But Ben says that you're a full-time housewife who doesn't do enough housework, and you are a mother who he cannot respect. Aren't you ashamed of yourself as a housewife and a mother? You're lying. You were raised by a father like that, so your thinking ability is weak. That's why you lie like that. He would never say such a thing. You're the one lying. Well then, ask him yourself. Listen carefully with your own ears. Neither I nor Ben will break off the relationship with my father. And Ben says it doesn't matter what his educational background is. In fact, he even respects my father. Respect? What kind of nonsense are you saying? Marrying a strange woman like you made him crazy. Fine. If he is also brainwashed, he's unnecessary. What? Unnecessary? What do you mean? It means what it means. Even if you have grandchildren, don't bring them here. A child with your father's blood would be stupid. I don't want to get involved either, so don't call me again. What? I can't deal with idiots. It's ridiculous to even talk to you. I'm cutting you off, Ben, your family, everything, okay? Are you sure? I don't need useless people. Having my husband is enough for me. I'm happy with that. Besides, he's retiring next year, so he's working on his last big project. It's the one that you guys will never have a chance to do. He's planning to exceed the TV station's expectations with all his best. Don't make him think about unnecessary things. That's great. Isn't it? When you're educated, you can do that kind of job too. You can work on all kinds of projects, only if you are educated. After he finishes it, I'm going on a world trip with him by using his pension. I know he's secretly getting me a ticket. Your parents will never be able to afford it, though. Are you still speaking evil of him? Well, we'll live on our own. I'm done with you guys. Are you sure you want to cut us off? Huh? Of course. I don't care if I get rid of you guys. As long as I have my husband, I can live a comfortable life. I'm a winner, and I don't need any distractions in my life. Distractions? I'm talking about you guys. Well then, don't ever contact me again. Fiona, I saw the show your husband made. It was wonderful. My father was very impressed too. He said it was awesome. Of course. That's because he's good at what he does. Your stupid father just looked good too on TV. But he introduced him in great detail, didn't he? He said he was a professional with a skill that only a few people have, and that he's gaining worldwide attention and recognition overseas. Depends on how you say it. His skill of direction is great. Let me tell you, my father is a fine craftsman even though he didn't go to university. Are craftsmen useless to you? That's not true, is it? He's one of the few craftsmen in the States. They are needed all over the world. They are valuable. So? You value your academic background so much, but who needs you? Who needs your educational background? Are you that valuable? How dare you talk like that? You're really cheeky. Don't you think it's a little vain to show off only your old educational background? We live in the world full of new things. Is that what you see? Shut up! You can use what you learned for life. But how can you use that knowledge when you're a stay-at-home mom? It's been decades since you graduated from university. And since you haven't had a single thing to be proud of in those decades, you're still bragging about it, aren't you? Don't you feel empty? Huh? Don't be so cocky. In the first place, we've already broken off our relationship. Who told you to text me? Don't reach me without permission. So, you're going to live on your own from now on? Huh? Alone? Have you lost your mind? I have my husband. I'm going on a world trip with him with his pension. Your parents can't receive pension anyway. He'll just have to continue working as a craftsman for the rest of his life. Well, your husband, who allowed you to be a housewife comfortably, already went on a trip. Huh? What are you talking about? Hey, you must have misunderstood something. He never said he was going on a trip with you, did he? At least, he never said that. What? What do you mean? He told me that he and my father were going to France together. What? Why? Why with such an undereducated person? The show was a huge success and he got a bonus, so they planned to go on a trip with two of them. They were really looking forward to it. They seemed to hit it off pretty well. My well-educated husband would never get along with an undereducated person. Stop talking nonsense. Are you still talking like that? They both take pride in their work. They said something like, "We were meant to have our jobs." It's natural that they get along. There's no way he's going on a trip with your father. He's supposed to go with me. But I drove them to the airport this morning. What else is there to do at the airport? What? No, you're kidding, right? He really went on a trip without a word to me? Oh, I have a message for you from your husband. What is it? I already talked to a lawyer to get divorced, so you'll receive a paper soon. Make sure to fill it out. I don't want to see your face anymore. What? What do you mean? He said that he can't face someone who doesn't even take care of the house every day after he retires. In other words, you are useless and unnecessary. I can't think of anything else. No. Then what am I supposed to do? Hey, Melissa, what do you think? I don't know. You've said all those things to me. I don't need you either. Besides my father, myself, Ben, and the grandchildren that may be born in the future, it was you who said you would cut off all of us, wasn't it? Then I take it back. No, you don't have to. I have no intention of getting along with an idiot who can only show off educational background too. I'm sick of you. My father and father-in-law came back from their trip in a good mood and hit it off. For some reason, Fiona stayed at home the whole time. She tried her best, but her husband kicked her out and divorced her. She was unable to do anything on her own and asked me for help. I smiled kindly and politely declined her request. A few months later, She heard that we were going to have a baby, so she made a very insistent request to see me after the baby was born. But I politely declined that request too. She deserved it. Her academic background, of which she was so proud, was no use. On the other hand, my father's job was booked up for the next few years because he was featured in a TV program. My husband, who strongly admired him, somehow became his apprentice, and they seem to be having fun with my father-in-law, who comes to check on us from time to time. I told my father-in-law that I was really happy to have met the right person, and he said he's so happy to have divorced the worst wife, and laughed jokingly with a big smile on his face.
Sabrina, sorry to bother you on such short notice, but I'm going on a business trip tomorrow for 2 nights.
What? Tomorrow? That's really sudden.
Right, I'm sorry, but it's only for 2 nights, so don't be sad. I'll be home late again today, so I'd appreciate it if you could pack my things.
Okay, I'll miss you even for 2 nights, but good luck.
Thanks, I'll definitely get you some souvenirs. I'm sorry I have to cancel the date day after tomorrow.
No choice, I'll be waiting for you with souvenirs.
Let's go on a date next time.
It seems like you've been traveling a lot lately, and you've been working a lot of overtime.
Well, I don't really like business trips, but the boss says he's counting on me, so I'll do my best.
Great, do your best. I miss you though.
Don't feel that lonely.
I know, but it can't be helped. I'll be waiting for you with your favorite dishes when you come back. Come home soon.
Thanks, I'm glad I married you. You understand me better than Mom.
No way, I can't beat your parents. Your mother and father are really great parents. They love you.
You think so? They were like that from the beginning, so I'm not sure.
They are. That's why you grew up to be such a kind person. You're good at your job and a kind husband. I'm really happy.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, do you remember my friend Megan?
Who's that?
My best friend in high school, remember? We were in the same club in class, and she was my best friend. She also came to our wedding.
Maybe I remember her, but I forgot her face. What about her?
I just remembered she said she joined your company at the beginning of this month.
Oh, that Megan. She's cute, I remember.
Have you talked to her at work?
A little bit, but there's not much time to talk, and we don't have in common. We're in different departments anyway.
I see. Her type is a guy with a face like you, and you like a girl like her, so I was kind of jealous. I know you guys see each other every day, and I wouldn't like it if you get along with her.
That would never happen. Don't worry. Besides, isn't she married too? You went to her wedding, right?
Yep, she's married, so I know that there's no need to be jealous. Well, since you're a boss and she's an employee, I guess I'm stupid for worrying about it.
That's right. We really don't have much to do with each other, so don't worry.
Thanks, forget about what I said. She said you're hot the other day, so I was just wondering if there was something going on.
I see. Well, sure, she's cute, but we're just co-workers. We're both married, so there's absolutely no way something is going on between us. And I love you.
Right. She said you're so dedicated to your work that the boss always compliments you.
Well, that's true. I'm just trying my best to make you happy.
Thanks. Okay then, I'll get ready for your business trip.
Thank you. I'm going back to work.
Did you finish your work? I'll be waiting for you with your favorite food. Come back home soon.
Thank you. Hey, did you cook already?
Not yet. I just bought foods. Why?
I'm not sure if I can come home today.
Really? Are you that busy at work?
Yeah. I told you it would be for 2 nights, but I might not be able to finish by the end of the day. Maybe I'll have to stay for another night.
Oh.
I miss you, so I'll do my best to come home today. I know you're lonely by yourself, and you've prepared dinner for me.
Don't worry about me. It's work. I don't have any choice. Good luck with your work.
Thank you. I'll call you later. Sorry, I can't go home today.
I see. No choice. You'll be back tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'll be home tomorrow. Just wait one more day. I'm really sorry.
That's okay. Don't worry about me. Then I'll make you food tomorrow. Hang in there for one more day.
Thanks. I can work harder since you're waiting for me.
By the way, I saw Megan posting a picture on her timeline earlier. It said she was traveling to Chicago.
Really?
Yeah, it seems like you guys happen to be in the same place.
What a coincidence. Is she traveling with her husband?
I don't know. It didn't say anything about who she was with or anything. It was just a picture. Maybe I'm overthinking, but you guys aren't together, are you?
Huh? No way. I'm by myself from the company on business trip. Woman can't come. Besides, I told you I'm only interested in you. There's no way I'm secretly traveling with other girl.
Right, I'm sorry that I suspect you.
That's okay, but it's such a coincidence.
I know, that's why I was a little worried.
I understand you. If it were the other way around, I'd be worried too. But I really didn't know she was in Chicago. Is she taking a day off to travel? I don't know about that either. We don't usually talk much or get involved.
Right. I'm sorry for saying this to you. I know you're working hard.
It's okay, Sabrina. You never used to be jealous. What's wrong with you lately? You used to be calm. Ever since she joined our company, something's weird with you.
I know. What's wrong with me? But don't you worry about it anymore. I'm not bothered anymore. You explained it to me properly.
Okay, you can talk to me anytime.
But you work hard and care about me. I have no complaints, and I don't have any right to say such thing.
But we shouldn't keep secrets between a couple, so I want to have a relationship where we can say whatever we feel.
Right, got it. Thank you. Well, good luck at work.
I know it's lonely being alone, but give me one more day. Thanks for such a great meal yesterday.
How many times do you thank me since yesterday?
It must take time to cook a meal like that. I came home from the business trip and I was really happy to see the food lined up on the table. I was about to burst into tears.
You're overreacting. I like to cook, and I made more for our anniversary than I did yesterday, so I'm used to it. It's nothing special.
I'm glad you're such a great cook.
I'm still learning, though. I still ask my mom to teach me how to cook when I go home.
You're still learning? You're great enough.
I'm not there yet. Megan is a better cook than me, and I have to learn from her too.
That's true.
Huh? Have you tried her food?
No. I've seen her bringing lunchbox, so I just thought she was good at it. I've never tried it, but it looked good.
I see. Then I'll have to make better lunchbox too. It's not just about the taste, it's also about how it looks.
It's already perfect.
Thanks for saying that. Oh, by the way, I'm having lunch with Megan today.
Oh, have fun.
Yep, thank you.
Then I'll have your homemade lunchbox.
I made your favorite orange chicken today, so you can work hard after lunch.
Yay, thank you. I'll do my best. Megan, you're going to lunch with Sabrina today, right? If she asks you anything, tell her you don't have anything with me. Also, I didn't mention it, but you posted the pictures of our trip on social media, didn't you? Sabrina noticed it, so be careful. I managed to make it up, but it's a little bit dangerous.
No way, Kevin, you were cheating on me?
No, this is a mistake. Please pick up the phone. Sabrina, you're misunderstanding. Let me explain.
What am I misunderstanding? That business trip was a lie?
No, she forced me to go.
So? Even if you were forced to go out, you chose to go out, so that's no excuse whatsoever.
I'm really sorry. I wasn't thinking seriously. I wasn't trying to have an affair.
I'd like to know how you can think traveling with another woman when you have a wife is not cheating. This is not your first time, is it? After all, she gave you homemade food, right?
Yes, but let me make an excuse.
What?
You told me I work hard every day, right?
Yes, I did. That's a fact.
There were times when I didn't get a day off, and there were many months when I had to work overtime, so you could at least allow me a trip or two.
Excuse me? You didn't go on just any trip, like the ones you go with your friends. It was an affair, and you lied about going on a business trip. That proves that you have something to hide.
I didn't go with that kind of intention. That's just the way you see it.
Everyone would see it the same way I do. That message you were supposed to send to Megan earlier is the proof. And I could immediately picture your face, desperate to hide things from me.
If you're gonna say like that, try working every day like I do. If you knew the stress I'm feeling, you'd understand why I need to take a break. You can at least forgive me for cheating on you for the 3rd year. I was working until last year, and when I came home from work, I made dinner and cleaned the house. I didn't have time to relax. That was last year. I'm complaining about the mental stress I'm feeling right now. Well, you're the one who said I didn't have to work. It didn't bother me to work and do the housework at the same time, and I said I'd continue to work because I wanted to be with you. I may have said that, but if that's the case, then you should have told me how you thought. I did tell you that you didn't have to work, but you quit your job as I said so. Are you trying to one-up me? We talked about this topic every day for about a month. I have proof. I've deleted the messages, so I don't have proof. I don't know anything about that. What are you talking about? I have the evidence. You know what? We're getting divorced. Divorce? Are you serious? That's a little too sudden. Of course, you went on a trip to have an affair, and on top of that, you didn't admit it right away. You made it sound like I was making you overwork. I'm sorry, my bad. I admit that I'm cheating on you, so please reconsider. It's too late. Actually, I didn't know she was your friend when she first came to work. I never thought you were her friend. That's a lie too, anyway, right? This is true, believe me. I mean, if we weren't friends, would you have cheated on her more? You think I found it out because we happen to be friends? No, not like that. Whatever it is, it sucks, so whether or not I knew about Megan isn't an issue. Whoever it is, the fact that you were cheating on me is a problem. You're having an affair with other girls anyway, right? I don't trust anything you say anymore, so you shouldn't waste your time making excuses. By the way, Megan's husband is a lawyer. Aren't you in trouble? A lawyer? I never heard anything about that, but I don't think he's found out yet. You want me to tell him? I'm sorry for him, but things got worse over here. I can't forgive them that they are living happily while we're in such a bad situation. They're going to find out anyway, so there's no need for you to tell him. There's no need to make things worse now. I want to tell him. Besides, if I give you guys time, you'll delete the messages and photos and destroy the evidence, right? Well, I've taken screenshots for the evidence of what I already know. Then I'll go apologize to her husband. That's enough, right? How can I trust you? Then come with me, and then let's hear what he is going to ask you for the responsibility. It'll make the whole conversation go a lot faster. That's a good idea. Responsibility? Is there a problem? How does he want me to take the responsibility? I'll send you living expenses every month from now on, so forgive me. I can't believe this verbal agreement. I'll go through my lawyer to get divorced. Are we really going to get divorced? I don't want to. I don't want to be with someone who cheated on me once because you do it again. My parents were the same. I think you know, but my dad used to make my mom cry a lot. I saw that scene, and I've decided I'd never be the same. And yet, I can't believe I chose a man like you to marry. I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm even more disappointed in you. I really won't do it again. I will definitely make you happy. From now on, I won't even make excuse that I'm tired of working. You should do that to the next person you marry. I just texted Megan, so come home right now. Wait, what did you tell her? She said her husband's home right now, so I told her to wait for me at home. We're going to visit them, so hurry up. I'm at work right now. It's okay, I called the company. The boss said he'll let you go home now. Nice company. Yeah, the boss just said I should go home now and fix with my family problem. Are we really going there? You're the one who said it, to apologize in person. That wasn't a lie, right? I did say that, but I'm going alone, so you don't have to come. I know you'll lie and tell me that you went to apologize without actually visiting them. I'll go with you, because I have to see you apologizing with my own eyes. You don't have to go that far. We were a nice couple for 3 years. Sabrina, you weren't that kind of person. You were more kind, weren't you? You made me this way. Then apologize sincerely to Megan's husband, and then let's get divorced. I'm scared of you. Really? You should be thankful I didn't ask you anything crazy. Then hurry up and come home. Okay. We both went to Megan's house and apologized deeply to her husband. We discussed, and we all decided to get divorced. I asked Kevin for the property division, and he had no choice. He was demoted from his position at the company. His salary was reduced, and his salary was not enough to pay the property division. Now, he works night shifts at 7-Eleven and he is more exhausted than ever.
Michelle, I'm sorry to bother you, but can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, sure. I wonder why you contacted me all of a sudden. I'm sorry to tell you this, but... What's wrong? I just don't fit in at my current job. I've been struggling with it for a long time, but I finally submitted my resignation. Huh? Wait a minute. Resignation? We're going to have a baby in 3 months, you know? I know. In 2 months, I'm taking maternity leave, so my income will be reduced. I told you about that, didn't I? Yeah, that's why I was worried. We don't live together, so it's going to cost a lot of money for your mother who needs care. I'm aware of that too, but it's not like I'm the only one sacrificing for it, right? Sacrifice? I'm so worried that if I keep working, I'm going to lose my mind. I could put up with it, but I knew if I let it take a toll on me mentally, it would bring a bad effect to our child. I didn't know that you were so worried about that. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I couldn't tell you because I knew it would cause trouble for you. Especially now that you're pregnant, I didn't want to stress you out. I see. I'm sorry I didn't notice. I was too busy taking care of myself. I understand your circumstances. What? Our environment is going to change a lot from now on. Maybe we should take the plunge and change the environment starting from your workplace. In return, you need to look for another job seriously so that you can find it soon. I'm glad you understand. I'm truly sorry. We're a married couple, so we're supposed to help each other in times of need, right? Let's work hard together so that we can have a happy family in the future. Got it. Hey, Damian, you're still at home today, right? Are you doing well with your job hunting? Yeah, I'm getting by. I haven't been able to find a company that fits my criteria. Geez, you have to be serious about finding a job. I'm seriously trying. I don't think there's any company that can meet 100% of your criteria. Besides, we're going to have a baby soon. You're going to be a father, so you'll have to put up with a few things. I know that much. If you understand, then you should do what you have to do. To me, it doesn't look like you're trying hard enough. You're working as a caregiver, so for the time being, we're not going to be in need of money. That's why I don't want to rush into deciding on a job. Huh? Don't be naive. What? I'm taking maternity leave soon, remember? And I won't be able to take care of your mother like I used to. That's going to cost us more than before. Yeah. Do you really understand our current situation? We need more money, so you will have to earn extra money. Besides, I don't think I can take care of your mother while raising a child. It's my first child, and I need to get used to childcare-related things. For that reason, I need you to get accustomed to your workplace as soon as possible. I understand. Of course, I'll have you help out fully when you're home too. I know. Anyway, you need to find a job as soon as possible. Damian, are you home? Yes, I am. How was your checkup? Well, I think I'm having contractions. I thought my back had been hurting since dawn. They say these back pains are labor pains. Are you sure? Is it the time for labor? The contractions are still weak, so I don't think it's going to happen right now. But they say I could stay at the hospital, so I might as well do that. I don't feel comfortable and I'm too anxious to go home. Maybe that's a good idea. If you stay at the hospital, you'll feel safe and you can be prepared for the labor. I think it's better that way too.
You will be there for the birth, right? That will be reassuring. I'll text you when the contractions are a little stronger, so please be ready to come right away. What's with that reply?
It's nothing.
Damian, my contractions are getting stronger. They're now 15 minutes apart, so please come to the hospital right away. They said the baby will be born within a few hours from now.
Are you going into labor soon?
I don't know about that, but it can happen any time from now, so I need you to hurry.
Hold on a second. I've got some stuff to do. I'm in the middle of doing a task right now, so it might be tough to get to the hospital right away.
What task? I've asked the caregiver to take care of your mother.
I know, but I'm not sure I can accompany you during child labor, so you're going to have to do it on your own somehow. I'll do my best to take care of myself anyway. I'll be there as soon as the baby is born.
You've got to be kidding me. What are you talking about? I'm not confident at all. It's my first time and I'm full of anxiety, so just stay with me, please.
I can't. Besides, it won't do you any good. What's the point of standing by your side doing nothing?
I know, but I need you to stay close to me for the baby too. You need to support me.
I'm at my parents' house right now.
Your parents' house? Why? Your mom's got a caregiver, so don't worry about her.
It's not about Mom. I've got things to do myself.
What things to do? Your wife is in labor. Is that task more important than the birth of our child?
I need to do the task now.
Why now? You've been home all week, unemployed, so you had plenty of time to do it. But why are you starting to do it now?
Don't blame me. I just came up with the idea a while ago. I want to do it before the baby is born.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'll hurry there as soon as I'm done, so just hang in there until then.
That's enough.
What?
I don't need you to be here. I'll call my mother and have her come over.
Okay. I think you will be more comfortable with your mother by your side. By all means, please do so. Sorry, I didn't catch your call.
What have you been up to already? The baby is born. I tried to call you, but I couldn't get through.
Yeah, I had a rough day yesterday, so I got tired and went to bed straight away.
Huh? What the hell were you doing?
I kicked my mother out while you were giving birth.
You kicked her out? What are you talking about? Where is she now? She needs care.
I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
They said the caregiver will take care of her at the shelter.
Seriously? Your mother is not a piece of luggage you can get rid of like that.
She can't move on her own, so she's equal to a piece of luggage. She will be a burden for you once the baby is born anyway.
How can you say things like that about your own mother? I've never felt like she's a burden to me. Why did you kick your mother out of the house?
What? I thought we were going to move in here.
Huh? For what? You never told me about that.
I just thought of it yesterday.
What the hell?
You shouldn't have done that.
What are you talking about?
Because you've been threatening me a lot.
When did I threaten you?
You told me to get a job as soon as possible because it costs money to take care of the baby and my mother.
Yes, it costs money, but we can have your mother moving in together with us to solve that matter. Kicking her out is a terrible thing to do.
And you also said you wanted me to take care of Mom.
Of course. She's your own mother. I have to work no matter what, okay?
That's why I kicked Mom out, because I don't like it.
Huh? I don't understand.
If I kick Mom out and live in this house, we don't have to pay rent, right? Our monthly expenses will be cut down considerably. If our expenses are reduced, you wouldn't have to force yourself to work anymore.
That's not the point.
Besides, if Mom's not here, I don't have to take care of her. I can't take care of Mom. If I get rid of her, you and I can devote ourselves to raising our child without any worries.
How selfish you are. She's your own mother, Damian. I've never seen such a cold son like you.
What's the matter with you? Don't speak so high and mighty. If you don't like it, why don't you get out too?
I beg your pardon?
I'm the one who thought of this solution. If you insist so much, why don't you go live with Mom? I can't rush to find a job or take care of Mom. I'm going to live my life in my own pace at this house.
What a person you are. You're just a scumbag.
You have a decent job, so you won't be in trouble. I don't have an income, so I'll be in trouble to get by. I just figured out a way to do it that doesn't cost me any money.
So why don't you just get a job as soon as you can? Kicking your mother out of the house isn't going to solve anything fundamental.
I don't want to rush to find a new job, so that's why I kicked Mom out. Why can't you understand that? I'm keeping the apartment we lived in. When you get out of the hospital, you can clean it up and cancel the lease. I'll stay at my family home rent-free.
I still don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
Hey, when are you getting out of the hospital? I haven't received any kind of notice from you yet. I can pick you up if you want me to. I went to all the trouble of getting rid of my mom. I kicked her out and made a life that doesn't cost a dime and involve nursing care. I'm sure you have no complaints, right? You will definitely be able to raise our child in comfort. Hey, reply to me.
What? I don't have anything to say to you anymore.
What do you mean? I go to the hospital and they won't let me see you or the baby. What the hell is going on? When will you be discharged from the hospital?
I'm already out of the hospital with the baby.
Huh? I don't understand. The nurse didn't even tell me when you were discharged.
I was the one who told her to keep that as a secret.
So you didn't even let me visit?
Yeah, I asked them not to let you in.
Why not? I'm your husband and the father of your child.
Father, stop joking. You didn't even accompany me when I went into labor. Also, you didn't take my call when the baby was born. You kicked your mother out of the house just because she needed care. How am I supposed to live with someone who doesn't even work? I can't live with you anymore. Our marriage is over.
Huh? Then where are you now?
I asked my parents to let me stay with them. My parents are truly appalled by your behavior. They don't want a useless son-in-law like you. You dared to kick out your own mother. It's only a matter of time until you kick me and our child out.
Why did you tell your parents about that? I kicked Mom out so I could live together with you guys without paying the rent.
I said that's not the right thing to do for a person who has a human heart. How can you kick out your own mother who needs care and live in peace?
She should just go into a facility or whatever.
If that's the case, did you follow the proper procedures?
Is that really necessary? Don't you have the caregiver to do that for you?
That's not what I'm talking about. Your selfishness. It's not free to put your mother in a facility in the first place. It takes a certain amount of money.
Is that so?
Yes, of course. You don't work, so you have no income. How can you put your mother in a care facility?
Don't talk so high and mighty. I just didn't know.
If you're going to do it, do your research beforehand. You were like that when you quit your job. You acted like a child, saying you didn't want to go to work and just quit right away. You knew I was about to have a baby.
I didn't decide to quit my job right away.
You always say things that suit you. And when the time came, you didn't even get a new job.
Because you were working, right? You're the one who's going to continue working after the baby is born. So there's no need for me to find work as soon as possible.
I'm saying that kind of insensitivity is impossible. You only think of yourself. I can't raise a child with someone who doesn't think about our future together.
Stop messing around and get back here as soon as possible.
Don't you get it even after all this?
Huh?
I want a divorce.
Are you kidding me? Stop it. You want a divorce, but you haven't even let me see our baby? That's too much, right?
How can you say that? You're even worse. You didn't even accompany me during the labor, and you didn't come to see me when the baby was born.
Because you didn't let me visit.
That was after a few days, wasn't it? That's all I am to you, and that's all our child is to you too. I can't even imagine living with you. Anyway, I'm divorcing you.
Don't be so selfish.
From now on, we'll discuss things through our lawyers.
What? Lawyer? Hey, explain to me. You're behind all of these, right? The builder's trying to evict me.
You have no choice then.
Why? This is my house. Why do I have to be evicted?
You seem to be misunderstanding everything.
What?
It's not your house. It's your mother's house.
But it's my house now because I evicted my mother.
I went to see your mother about that.
What?
Your mother didn't want to bother me and the baby, so she wanted me to put her into the care facility.
That's fine. If Mom doesn't come back, then it's totally my house.
When your mother was suddenly kicked out from the house, she quickly went to her bedside drawer and put the deed to the land in her bag.
Deed? What do you mean?
A deed is a document that proves you are the owner of a property. It's issued by the Legal Affairs Bureau to prevent people like you from transferring ownership without permission.
What the hell?
Your mother said she'll sell the house and use the money to pay for her care facility.
Sell the house?
So don't worry. She told me to get a divorce from you.
Huh? What kind of a mother is she?
You're the one who's being a terrible son. You kicked out your mother who needs care. What a thing to do.
I still don't get it. Does that mean the house is for sale?
That's what I'm saying.
I have to get out of here in a week?
If that's what they said, then you need to obey them.
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Why don't you go where you want? You don't have any children to take care of. And you also don't have a mother to take care of. So you're free to do what you want.
Because I don't work, you know? How am I going to live without an income? Anyway, what did you do with my savings? Did you spend it?
Don't be ridiculous. That joint savings are for our child. But you spent it all while you weren't working. I know that.
Oh no.
There's no way I'm spending our savings for our child.
If I get kicked out of this house, I have nowhere to go. I can't even rent an apartment.
That's what you deserve. I told you to get a real job, remember? You're the one who didn't do it. And to top it off, you kicked your mother out of the house. Looks like heaven has given you the punishment.
Michelle, can't you do something about it? For example, maybe you could reduce the amount of child support. Why don't you work more and earn money for child support?
Huh? How spoiled are you? You really are a jerk. How can you say such a thing? The only thing I'll ask you to do is to fulfill your responsibility as the father of my child.
But how am I supposed to pay for it?
You should work. Morning, noon, and night. You don't even have a mother who'll help you anymore. You'll have to manage on your own. It's undeniably you who have done this to yourself.
It's too hard to bear. I can't work that hard.
Stop blabbering nonsense. You have to give up and look for a job right now.
I can't find a job right away.
Really? It's been more than 3 months since you quit your last job. If you really wanted to work, you'd have found a job by now.
For your information, I'm willing to work, but it's just I haven't found the job I'm really looking for.
That's because you're probably making up your own terms and conditions. Then there's no way you'll find a job.
Huh?
If you can't find a job, then you should get a part-time job or something. You'd better earn money anyway. If you don't, you'll never be able to save enough money for child support. Just make sure you pay for that. The future of our child depends on that.
Oh no. So you don't care about my future?
It's your own fault. You're an adult, so you should take care of yourself. Even your mother did that. Well, I don't think I'll be seeing you again. Please take care of yourself.
Michelle, please don't treat me like a stranger. Don't abandon me, please.
After that, Damian started to pay for child support while holding down a part-time job. But the transfers of the money gradually began to be delayed. Rumor has it that he quit his part-time job after complaining about this and that. Then, he found a new part-time job and quit again, and so on and so forth. His income is not enough to pay the child support. I am so glad that I divorced him when I found out how much of a scumbag he is. However, my relationship with my ex-mother-in-law continues to this day. I regularly take my children to visit her at the facility where she resides. I have been receiving money that she has been steadily accumulating for the sake of her grandchildren. She gave it to me as my child support. So I have not asked Damian for more money. I really wanted to beat the crap out of him, but I thought about my ex-mother-in-law's feelings, so I decided not to do that. I have moved back to my parents' house to spend my maternity leave, but I plan to return to work as a caregiver at the end of the day. I plan to do my best to balance work and childcare.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!